Not having a drink tonight because in about, 35 minutes, I have to be at my spin class. Hello, my single lovelies. It's Denise, and this is Sunday night, which means we are doing a recap review. And this one's a good one. Listen up. For anyone that is going to ask someone out, listen clearly. And for the receiver, meaning you're getting the invitation, big alert. Okay. So, Kim has been on a dating app, and she met this guy, Kelly, K&K, adorable. Anyway, so they are chatting back and forth, a little bit of a, emailing. And he goes and asks her immediately, can I have your phone number to call you? And she's like, oh my God, this is great, right? They'd been talking back and forth like this. Okay, so he calls her. She tells me that they get along beautifully, and he's got this gorgeous voice, so good for you. And that he asked to call her, can I call you after work, or can I call you in the morning? He was traveling, so they could not make plans immediately, which is fine, right? So she tells me that they had been talking for 14 days. He then says, I saw that there's this cute restaurant right in your neighborhood. Are you free Saturday night? Oh, Saturday night date. I mean, come on. First time. This is great. So she's all excited because she had been talking with him and she liked him. He had a lot of tasties just through their conversation and her getting to learn about him, as well as he enjoyed her, okay? So she gets to the restaurant. She knows this restaurant because it is in her neighborhood. She knows the bartender, saying hello. She's telling them that she's on a date. She's dressed appropriately for the environment that she's in. And all of a sudden, her date walks in. And she's looking at him for a second, thinking, like, what is he? Is that him? Is that him? She realizes, yes, it's him, but he is wearing a tracksuit, aka gym clothes. So she thought, And then she looked down, and saw that he had a gym bag. Now, she assumed he was coming from the gym. Here we go. He comes over to the bar, gives her a big hug because they kind of feel like they know each other. They embrace you, look just like your photos, right? 'Cause that seems to be a problem online, but that's another topic for another time. Okay, so she orders a glass of wine, and then he asks the bartender if they have any sports drinks. I mean, we're not a convenience store. It's a restaurant. They don't have sports drinks. So they tell him no. But they could give him some mineral water. So he says, okay. He said, yeah, I'm not having a drink tonight because in about, 35 minutes, I have to be at my spin class. Don't do that. She's a little taken back because she's feeling a bit of pressure in respect to timing, and a little bit upset because if she only has 35 minutes to try to get to know him, she spent more time getting ready to get to this date, and he's already putting her on the clock. Worse than that, he starts talking about the spin class, and she's like, what do you got? We got 12 minutes left. To add insult to injury, he then lets her know, well, my class is only about 45 minutes, so the time that I take a shower, I'll be back in like an hour and a half. Can you just wait here and I'll come back? Are you kidding me? Thank God I was not sitting there. Thank God. So thankful. She said, no, I'm good. Now let's just analyze this because this is a hot mess. One, she had and he had wonderful tasties together. So they were both looking forward to this. But he blew it. He blew it big time. Why? Because his convenience, was not a consideration. Meaning, all he had to do is say, I'm going to a spin class in your neighborhood. Would you like to get together before that? Or maybe we can get together after that. And respect her time. Okay? Also, he embarrassed her because he did pick a place that's in her neighborhood. She knows the bartender. I mean, she's sitting there now by herself. So no, this is not a good date. He ruined this opportunity because she's not going to give him a second chance, because she said to me, I spent 14 days chatting with this gentleman. He had all these wonderful tasties, but to do this to me on a first date and couldn't have any consideration for my time embarrassed me. And yeah, I'm not going to do that, because she had her recipe for love. So good for you. Good for you. I'm sorry that this didn't work out for you, but listen, if you're going to ask somebody out and you're trying to kill two birds with one stone, do it gracefully, okay? Don't let the other person be inconvenient. It is not polite, it is rude, and because you really don't know each other, you're going to miss an opportunity to get to know someone, because it's a major turnoff. So, that is my reveal. I hope that we've all learned something here. I am looking forward to Thursday night because I have so much to tell you to get you ready for your weekend dates. So have a great Sunday. Remember to subscribe, share. Please comment, because when you write me and you tell me about your dates, just like this, I have some time to look it over, and then I can share it with everyone, because when we share, we learn. All right, guys. Have a wonderful Sunday. Food Talks, and I will see you Thursday. Bye-bye.